You're sitting across from someone you love. The coffee's still warm. The conversation is polite, but inside, it feels like you're a million miles apart. No spark, no warmth, just quiet distance. That's emotional disconnect. And the hardest part? Most of the time, you don't even notice it's happening until it's already here. Emotional disconnect, sometimes called detachment or emotional blunting, is when you can't fully connect to your own emotions or to someone else's. Sometimes it's your brain's survival mode, protecting you from pain, loss, or constant stress. Other times it arrives suddenly, after a breakup, trauma, or a life change that shakes your foundation. It's not about being cold, it's about being unplugged, like your heart's still there, but the cord has been pulled from the socket. The tricky thing? It often starts small, almost invisible. Here are some of the first signs. You can't find the words for what you feel. You know you should feel happy, sad, or proud, but it's like the feeling never makes it to the surface. You dodge emotional talks. Safer to stick to facts, plans, or daily tasks. Feelings feel risky. Life feels flat. Not awful, not joyful, just muted. Empathy fades. You hear someone's pain but can't reach for it in yourself. You withdraw. Friends text. You don't answer right away, but calls get shorter. You feel indifferent about important events, even things that once made your heart race. You actively shut emotions down. A wave of sadness comes. You push it away before it can touch you. You keep people at arm's length. Trust feels fragile and closeness feels dangerous. If you've seen yourself in more than one of these, it might not just be a bad week. It could be the start of emotional disconnect. Emotional disconnect doesn't come from nowhere. Trauma or chronic stress can lock you into self-protection mode. Burnout, whether from work, parenting, or caregiving, can drain your emotional battery until there's nothing left to give. Certain medications can blunt emotional highs and lows. Childhood environments without warmth can teach you to keep feelings shut away. And constant exposure to distressing news or social media can quietly desensitize you. Sometimes it's a mix of these. Sometimes it's one deep wound that you never fully tended to. Here's the good news. Emotional disconnect isn't permanent, and if you spot it early, you can turn toward connection again. You can begin by taking a moment to self-reflect. Write down what's been different lately. Have you stopped enjoying the things you used to? Have you quietly pulled away from certain people? Sometimes seeing your own words on paper makes the changes more real. Pay attention to your patterns. Are you always too busy for deeper conversations? Do you find yourself defaulting to small talk? Notice the moments where you step back instead of leaning in. Be mindful of habits that numb you emotionally. This might be overworking, endless scrolling, or even using humor as a shield to avoid serious moments. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. A skilled therapist won't just tell you to open up. They'll help you uncover why you closed off in the first place and guide you gently toward connection again. You are not broken. You are not beyond repair. You are someone who's been surviving and is ready to start living again. Reconnect, first with yourself, then with the people who matter most.